Hello, everybody, and welcome to
Chewy Special Podcast.
Chewy Special Podcast.
Yes, this is the Gooster, in case you guys don't know.
Also known as Chewy, Chewster the Gooster.
Yeah, I mean, his government name is Chewbarca.
Yeah.
But he goes by many names.
Yep.
Yeah, he's kind of a rascal.
Just a little bit.
But you know, these things happen. He's a goon.
Mm-hmm.
I bought him used. And he was a good deal, too. $75 for this thing. And look at him. Just crawls all over you.
True.
Chewy?
Hermione, you want to come say hi?
Oh, yes, we got to bring in the other creature.
Come here. Well, she was in our one episode.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then it was
I
annoying
forgot.
because she was sitting right there, and then the camera kept, trying to focus.
Oh, on
the
her?
whole time. Yeah, it was so annoying to
edit.
edit.
That's fine. That's what the people want anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Do you guys want to be on a podcast? What do you have to say to the people, Chewy?
He said podcast. What?
Okay.
Anyway.
He's bored of me. What are we talking about this week? We're just yapping?
Yeah, we're just yapping.
Oh, good.
What'd you think of the halftime show?
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it was really funny that so many people are upset about him standing on the hood of the Grand National.
Oh, is that what people are upset about?
Oh, I mean, people, listen.
I just keep
It's a
saying,
hip-hop, it's like a hip-hop artist performing at the Super Bowl halftime, so people are going to be upset about, everything.
I mean, true.
But that's what I found the most amusing thing. Like, oh, he's standing on this hood.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'm pretty sure that wasn't a real car.
I don't know. I couldn't tell. I'm not really a car person, though.
Well, it probably started out as like a real Buick T-Type or a Buick Regal or something, and they painted it black and made it look like one. But I don't even know about that because, if you looked at, number one, there were 15 dancers that were in there.
I know.
And I've been in a G-body before, and there is no way that 15 people could fit in one.
Well, I personally think they were coming from under the stage up into the car and then out of the car.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not a real car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Because if you looked at the bottom of the car, it had it wasn't sitting on the wheels. There was a platform thing that connected it to the stage.
Exactly.
So, but anyway, still cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm almost upset that he called that album GNX because, I mean, the GNX was already stupid expensive. I think they only made 500 of those, specific Grand Nationals.
Isn't that one of your dream cars?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would settle for a regular Grand National.
Yeah.
But I would put a 2JZ in it because it's already got the 6-cylinder turbo logos on there, and a 2JZ is a 6-cylinder turbo engine. People would hate it, but it would be bananas.
I have no idea what he just said.
Somebody out there knows. And is either really excited or really angry. It's a Toyota engine.
Oh.
And people are not very good if you cross-pollinate cars. They get upset about it.
Hermione, can you drink on your own time?
No.
We're on podcast time now. Thank you.
Just
Anyway,
hydrating.
you showed me a really hilarious because everyone on Instagram and TikTok and stuff is doing this is the meaning behind his performance, his show.
Mm-hmm.
And Steven showed me a really funny one that was related it all back to Garfield.
Yeah, the Garfield movie, because that's what it was about.
No. Yeah, okay.
What do you mean? He name one thing that he said that was wrong.
No.
I mean, that explains the A that he was wearing. Everybody's all, oh, it's an A minor. Oh, it's his music brand. No, it stands for Arbuckle.
Yeah, okay.
Garfield's owner.
I think it stands for Apple Music.
I don't think so. Why wouldn't it be an Apple thing then?
I don't know. Everyone comment down below what was the A that he was wearing.
Yeah, was it A minor?
I don't think it was.
I like that, but I'm
I don't think that's it doesn't fit as good.
Yeah, I'm nobody calls a lowercase a an A minor.
Yeah.
If it was A minor, the minor chord, there would have been an M next to it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
One of the great mysteries. Once I start hanging out with Kendrick Lamar, I'll ask him.
You'll just ask him?
Oh, yeah.
Well, so Steven's like a huge fan of Kendrick Lamar, and I'm a huge fan of SZA, and they're gonna be playing together in Charlotte, North Carolina. And Steven's like, "Oh, why would I go to that?" And I'm like, "Why wouldn't you?"
Well, because they're probably going to come to Denver.
No, they're not.
Not this time, but they will eventually.
I don't know. I don't know. I like to travel, and so like to me, I've always wanted to go to Charlotte. So like, why would I not like just make it around the time that two of our favorite people are going to be there?
Well,
Because we don't
okay,
have like
whenever
a
you
lot of overlap in like the music that we like. So to me, I'm like, they're going to both be there, you know?
yeah.
That was just my thought.
I mean,
but
okay.
Steven thought I was ridiculous.
Well,
for
because
that.
you didn't say Charlotte, North Carolina. You said, "Do you want to go to North Carolina?" And I said, "No." And then you were like, "There's going to be a concert there." And I was like, "Okay." See, you started off with
Hold
the
on.
worst parts of that.
This stopped recording.
That camera?
Yeah.
Mm. Tonight has been a struggle with technology, folks.
Mm-hmm. I'm so over it.
Well, let's just do an audio only one.
Yeah, we could. Okay, the camera's back.
Okay. We're back, folks. I don't remember what I was talking about last.
Because
But
I asked you, do you want to go to Charlotte, North Carolina?
no, you didn't even say Charlotte. You just said North Carolina.
Mm.
And I was picturing like, actually, I don't even know what I pictured. North Carolina means nothing to me. Sorry, the people from North Carolina. But I like, okay, you know, whenever you picture California, like you picture Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Like whenever you're like, like, what's another place? Like New York. Like picture New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Like Florida, the beaches. And like, you know, Alabama, swamps.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what's in North Carolina.
I feel like just like a lot of like really pretty like outdoors and like old homes.
Yeah, I guess things are old out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'd probably have a good time.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never been there, but it's always been on my list since one of my friends went there. Because all her photos were like really pretty. And she went like early May too, I think, because like the cherry blossoms
Oh.
were really
They have
pretty.
cherry blossoms there?
Yeah, I think so.
For some reason, I thought that was like only in Japan and like only in Capital Mall. You know what I mean?
No, they have like really pretty ones like in Oregon too.
What am I thinking about?
I don't know.
'Cause I don't know. I thought there was one. Oh, fire truck.
Fire truck.
Somebody burning.
Oh. They just went wah, wah.
Yeah.
But that was it. Was that a fire truck or an ambulance?
Oh, it was a fire truck, I thought.
Oh. Anyway.
I don't know. Godspeed to whoever needs the fire truck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I've never traveled for a concert.
I've never traveled for one either, but I'm just saying, like, I've always wanted to go there. It's near your birthday and my birthday because we're in the same month. And both of them are happening, like, at the same time. Like, two people we really like. So, I don't know. But the one unfortunate thing, though, is, like, we're getting married this year. And that's only a month away from our wedding. And we want to go, like, out of the country for our honeymoon. So it's just, like, hard to, like, plan for other things when our money is, like, allotted for something else.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's life, baby.
That's why I say we'll just wait. I mean, they're big artists. They're bound to play at Red Rocks.
Yeah. I could see it, but I don't know.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah. What else have you been up to?
What else have I been up to?
Well,
I was working on Corey's car.
yep.
That was exciting.
Almost got it up and running.
Yeah, like 5 minutes away, but then he was going to get murdered, so we had to stop.
He was going to get murdered?
Yeah.
We all had a party to go to.
Yeah, but we were going to be
Super
late.
Bowl
So,
party.
yeah, the other friend that we were meeting there, like, is kind of part of the same car group that Corey and I are part of.
Yeah.
And I was talking mad smack. I was like, oh, we're going to drive this car there. You know, to be fair, it was kind of not fully assembled when I was making these claims.
Yeah.
And, you know, that was the point. I was like, oh, we're going to drive it there. That's going to be its maiden voyage, is to drive to the Super Bowl party. But we ran out of time. And he had to take a shower. And they wanted to be there on time. Although we beat them there.
Yeah.
How's that possible?
Well, because they did a photo shoot.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot
Yeah.
they were. That was the actual reason.
Yeah. Does that car have heat?
It has everything to make it have heat.
But does it?
I don't think that the wiring is hooked up for it.
Okay. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if I was his wife, I would have been like, hell no, we're not driving that car. It was really cold that night.
Oh, yeah. No, I would fully... If he was going to drive that car, Ashton probably would have followed him. Because, number one, she wouldn't... She doesn't trust the thing.
Yeah.
She barely rides in it. I mean, to be fair, the first... After we put the new engine in it, it had some reliability challenges.
Yeah.
It failed to proceed numerous times, and I had to save
true.
him. But now it's good.
Yeah.
It should be better.
Should be better, yeah.
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 Actually, I don't know. It's computer-controlled transmission. I'm not used to those.
Oh.
I mean, really, I'm not used to automatic transmissions in general, like swapping them in, because everything I do is mostly stick shift stuff. So, it was a new experience. Yeah, and also, tech tip for everybody who's putting a 4L60E, I know, it's a built one, into a C3 Corvette, you gotta make sure you put the coolant lines on before you put the transmission up in the tunnel. And even like the little crow's foot thing that we had to, tighten it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't fit over the like bulge they made in the braided hose that came with his kit. So we had to take the whole transmission back out just to put the stupid coolant lines on. All because I looked at the directions. I was like, nah, you don't need to do that.
Well, you heard it here. Steven's not perfect at car stuff.
Oh, no, I'm far from it. Tune in next week to learn more about all the things that I've screwed up.
On the Camaro?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's okay.
So that's our teaser. But what about you? What's going on in your life?
Work.
No.
This.
Okay. That's exciting.
I'm just going to say it right now. Trying to build a TikTok is not fun. I think because I have already like a full-time job. So like I just want to come home and just like zone out on Instagram and TikTok. Like I don't want to be like thinking like, oh, I need to engage. I need to post. Like this will post good. This will post not good. Like, So I really don't know how people do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some influences are tough.
Yeah. Like, everybody's like, get a real job. And I'm like, okay, but you actually don't know how much work, like, people are putting into this.
Yeah. I saw a stat somewhere. I can't even remember what it was. Someone look it up and fact check me. But it was something like, influencing as a career, you have a 1 in 50 chance to make $50,000 a year.
That's insane to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So they out there living the struggle.
Yeah.
Which, I respect it.
I guess, yeah, because I think it depends on, like, what brand deals you're getting and stuff. And, like, some of them do pay, like, really good. But then, like, that's just, like, a one-time, like, post or whatever. You
Yeah.
know?
And I mean, like, the market's pretty saturated for influencers and everything else.
Yeah. I guess that's true. I think that's why people do like other things too. Like they don't just have like TikToks.
Well,
They have
yeah.
like podcasts now. They have like YouTube channels. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, this one covered, like, everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I guess
crazy.
influencer was a blanket term for that.
That doesn't make sense to me though, because I'm like, most of these influencers are like, my husband could quit his job and be a stay-at-home dad, and like,
Yeah, but it's only the influencers that are successful. That's not the sea of influencers out there.
oh. So you're saying like those influencers are like the 1%?
Oh, yeah, they're probably like the 0.1%. I mean, it's just like famous athletes.
That's crazy.
There's probably more famous athletes than there are successful influencers.
Hmm.
Because there's probably a lot more football players than there are people that I know on Instagram.
Yeah. I
That,
feel
okay,
like
that I know that are like successful influencer people.
athletes?
I'm saying like sum total professional athletes. Like every
Oh.
person on an NFL team that, isn't scraping by.
You think national, like NFL players are like scraping by?
I mean, I'm sure they're not. But, I don't know how much like a third string NFL quarterback makes a year.
I don't know either.
Like the bench warmers on the NFL,
Yeah.
like, I'm sure they make very good money and they're probably very, very good athletes.
Ask
But
Siri.
yeah, right? So like at a minimum, like an NFL team has like what, 50 players on the roster? I don't know off the top of my head.
I don't know either.
But yeah, and there's more than several teams.
I'm gonna look it up.
Okay. And I will entertain the folks.
I was gonna say keep talking.
Oh, what should I talk about now that I don't have that? Let's see, my dog is licking himself. That's pretty good.
Steven.
Never mind. We're going to cut this part out.
No one wants to talk about that.
Oh, I mean, nobody wants to talk about it. But,
Chewy.
yeah, he's a little rascal. Look at him. Let's see. What's else? What's something interesting? What's something interesting I know? No, you don't need to chime in, Hermione.
Well, she can probably hear like the ambulance and stuff.
Yeah. This is like so hard. Whenever somebody's like, "Oh, tell you something interesting about yourself," and you forget everything you've ever done.
Well, you don't. You can just bring up like anything random. Like I really hate whatever. I don't know.
Oh, I can talk about stuff that I hate.
I guess.
Oh my god. Where do I start? Okay, number 1, driving in the fast lane and just parking next to each other. You're a weirdo if you do that, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
What do you mean parking next to each other?
Oh, they drive like this, and one's in the fast lane, one's in the other lane.
Oh,
this guy in this lane, he's fine.
yeah.
If you're in the fast lane trying to go around him, and you just stay next to him, or if there's nobody else on the highway and you're just driving in the left lane, you're a strange and selfish person, and you should feel bad about yourself.
Steven.
What?
Okay, it's fine to like talk about things you don't like. What's not okay is to like throw insults out there. You know what I really hate? Cancel culture. And let's not get canceled right before we even have one follower.
Maybe the guy...
Okay, so the salary of a low-end NFL player can vary depending on their experience, position, and team's salary cap situation. As of 2024, the NFL minimum salary for players with less than 1 year experience is still $500,000.
Yeah, see?
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. And how many how many people are on an NFL's team roster? You know what? If you drive in the other lane, you're not selfish. Don't feel bad about yourself. You're kind of selfish, but don't feel bad about yourself, I guess. Just think about it like this.
A roster consists of 53 players.
Oh, wow, I was right.
Only 46 players are active on game day and eligible to participate in the game. The remaining 7 are considered inactive, often due to injury or strategic decision.
Yeah, that's, like if they want to rest someone for a bigger game coming up, like if they got a game in the bag, or if it doesn't matter if they're already in the playoffs, well, whole thing. But
I feel really bad for Patrick Mahomes. I don't know how you say his last name, but
you had it right.
Okay, because he is getting roasted on the internet right now. And I'm like, I mean, he did fuck up that game pretty bad, but
I don't know. I don't really think it was his fault.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is I'm like, I don't think it was all his fault.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the biggest Patrick Mahomes fan or fan of really anybody in football. I've stopped watching a long time ago.
Yeah.
But, this was the first game that I actually sat down and watched in like a long time. But really, it was the offensive line really screwed that game for him.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, he got sacked like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't even during like a blitzing situation. It was just either the defensive line on the Eagles had a really, really good game, which is possible, or the offensive line of the Chiefs just kind of fumbled. And I don't know enough about sports to really say that. I mean, I played football for a while, but that's my take of someone who doesn't know anything on footballs.
Okay, so everyone also is like, you know how when I'm scrolling through like Facebook or any like whatever, and the article has like a picture of like Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, and it's like Taylor Swift gave Travis Kelce this look after he said this, and then it's like you read the article and it's like something stupid.
No, my Facebook doesn't do that.
But well, you don't use Facebook. But you've seen me like click on articles and it's just like clickbait.
Oh,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah. So I quit clicking on them and I'll just ask like ChatGPT about it. I just asked him, I was like, what's the tea between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce? And he just goes, there's rumors that they're dating.
Oh.
And I'm like, yeah, not that.
Yeah. I don't know. I think my favorite meme thing was Travis Kelce's outfit after.
Dude, yeah. What was he wearing?
I don't know. It looked like pajamas.
Yeah.
It was cool. That's what I want to wear every day.
Yeah, I guess that's
But people were like, man, that guy really thought he was going to win, and he didn't bring a backup outfit in case he lost.
He said, I'm going to look so good after I
he's
win.
like, oh, I'm going to go out on New Orleans looking fly in my pajamas. And then he had to walk out not winning.
Yep.
Still a millionaire. But I don't know. That's tough. Like, it always sucks whenever you lose something.
This says the couple is reportedly planning a break to relax and discuss their future.
Okay. Does that mean Taylor Swift's single?
I don't think so.
What?
They are looking forward to discussing their future plans and enjoying each other's company during this period. So,
I don't know what that
still
means.
Together.
That just sounds like nothing. So nothing changed.
Nothing changed.
That's just them existing. Who wrote that article?
I don't know.
I bet they drive in the left lane.
It's by InStyle, page6.com, and thesun.com.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. Isn't Taylor Swift friends with Blake Lively?
Not right now.
Not right
and that's
now.
some other juice that I asked ChatGPT on because I didn't want to engage in any clickbait. But no, because Travis, or not Travis, Blake Lively is suing Justin Baldoni.
Justin who?
Justin Baldoni, who was her co-star in It Ends With Us.
Hold on. Blake Lively, that's the girl from Gossip Girl that's annoying.
Serena, yeah.
Yeah, the one who's all, oh, I'm so much better than everybody else.
No, that's Blair.
No. They're both like that.
I mean, they're both like that, but I feel like Blair's worse.
Well, Blair's worse. I don't know. At least Blair knows that she's, like, kind of a scumbag. The other person acts like she's not a scumbag, but then is a total scumbag.
Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting because, like, in the first few seasons, she's, like, not trouble at all. And now she's, like, well, I'm in season 3. But she's, like, now she's trouble. And I'm like, girl. And this is really annoying to me, too, because I always thought, like, Blake Lively is so awesome. She's so cool. And now I'm seeing her, like, in interviews and stuff. And I'm like, she's mean. She's a mean girl. And I don't like that. So I don't know why Taylor Swift is friends with her anyway. But anyway, that's just my 2 cents.
I don't know anything about Blake Lively. I thought she was a totally different person.
Dude, no. Okay, so in one of the interviews, because she's like just recently announced she was pregnant when they were doing like interviews and stuff and touring for It Ends With Us. And so she like sits down for an interview and one of the interviewee is like, oh my gosh, I love your cute little bump. And she literally goes, yeah, I like yours too. And the interviewer is like not pregnant at all. And I'm like, that's so rude. Like, you're clearly pregnant. You announced you're pregnant. Why are you being like that? You know?
I don't know.
There's some other stuff too where I'm just like, really, girl? Like, you're gonna be like that right now? And this cancel culture?
Yeah.
Tisk. But anyways, so in Blake Lively's lawsuit to Justin Baldoni, she has like Taylor Swift like back her up or like wants her to like testify, or I don't even know. Like, she just like brings Taylor Swift into it, and Taylor Swift basically told her like, I'm not being in the middle of your drama.
That's
like,
good.
Take me out. Yeah.
Doesn't sit well for, I don't know what the situation is, but if you're supposedly really good friends with someone, and even they're like, yeah, you're on your own with this one.
Yeah.
You're probably not in the right.
I know.
Justin Baloney's looking pretty good.
Baloney.
I don't know. Who is, do I know him from anything? What has he done?
He was the director of It Ends With Us, which we haven't watched yet.
Okay.
I have. Me and your mom have, but you and I haven't.
That's fine.
And then I don't know what else he's done, but let's ask.
Okay. Is he, okay, like, is he like an actor? Is he like a Harvey Weinstein producer, fat guy type?
He's an actor, director, and producer, best known for his role as Raphael Salone in a popular TV show, Jane the Virgin, which aired from 2014 to 2019. In addition to acting, Baldoni has gained recognition for his work behind the camera. He directed the 2019 film 5 Feet Apart. Baldoni is also the creator of the popular podcast, the Man Enough podcast, where he engages in conversations about masculinity, self-reflection, and emotional well-being. His work spans both entertainment and social activism. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen Jane the Virgin. I have like heard about it though, and I've like been considering watching it, but I've never seen it.
I think I saw a commercial for it once.
Yeah.
I thought, wow, that's a TV show.
Yeah, I had never heard of him before he was in It Ends With Us, but my friend was like, oh, I'm going to fully support Justin Baldoni. She was like, I almost didn't go to see it because Blake Lively was in it. And I was like, what? Because at the time I didn't know that Blake Lively was nasty girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I could have sworn, okay. Literally all I knew about Blake Lively was her name.
mm-hmm.
So I thought that she was the girl. Okay. I got her mixed up with Emma Stone.
What? They're
I don't know.
completely different. No, okay, Steven makes fun of me because I don't remember song lyrics, but he is literally the worst at identifying like popular people. Like we'll be watching a show or a movie and he's like, "Is that Zendaya?" And I'm like, "No, not even close." Or like he'll walk by and be like, "Last night we were watching a commercial, a Jeep commercial," and he's like, "Is that Amy Santiago from Brooklyn Nine-Nine?" I'm like, "No, not even close."
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like really bad at it.
I don't know. I got one that was good once.
You were correct one time.
Oh, yeah. And it was
he
like a long shot.
Yeah, and he
You
was
were like, no way.
So proud of himself.
Oh, yeah. So I've done it once. And so I don't
Yeah.
need to do it again.
Yeah, okay.
Like, people that, like, why would you climb Mount Everest more than once?
Because it was good and fun.
I don't have a response to that.
Okay, well.
I don't know. I feel like for a while, climbing Mount Everest was, like, so touristy, like, it wasn't even, like, hard.
What? People die climbing Mount Everest.
Yeah. But, like, there's
He
so
just
many
says,
people that did it.
yeah, and?
What? Okay, how many people, like, what is more dangerous? Like, swimming in a pool without a lifeguard or climbing Mount Everest? Because I feel like a lot of people have climbed Mount Everest and not a lot of people have died lately.
Wait, okay, ask it again. So what's harder, swimming in a pool?
Okay, yeah, well, okay, what's more statistically likely to kill you? Climbing Mount Everest or swimming in a pool without a lifeguard? Probably,
I feel like climbing Mount Everest.
I don't know. I feel like a lot more people die in swimming pools.
Well, then they shouldn't be swimming.
That's
If you
the
don't
point.
know how to swim.
Well, then you shouldn't be climbing Mount Everest.
Okay,
Shouldn't be mountaineering.
Let's ask ChatGPT. Oh, no.
On this episode of Amanda iPod stuff, I talk about Toyota swapping at Grand National. Watch that be the thing we get canceled for.
More likely to cause death?
Okay, we're talking about highways again. Just think about it this way, right? The passing lane, it's like the bathroom. You go into the passing lane to pass someone, and then you leave. You don't just hang out in the bathroom after you've done your business.
Yeah, I think people don't really use it as how they should, which is just, it's literally just there to get over. Like, you don't just sit in the fast lane.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Although, I don't know if it's because of my ADHD or what, but I'll get over there, and then I'll just be like...
You're part of the problem.
Oh, yeah, literally. And then someone will be, like, riding my ass, and I'm like, get off of me! And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm just sitting in the fast lane. So then I'll get over. So I do feel like I'm kind of the problem.
You're definitely the problem.
Yeah. That's also why I don't like to drive those, because so annoying. I hate driving.
I like driving.
Okay.
All right. What
So,
does the AI gods have to say for us about climbing Mount Everest?
Okay. Climbing Mount Everest is far more likely to result in death compared to swimming in a pool without a lifeguard. But the risk involved both activities are quite different. So.
Yeah, that's a cop-out answer.
Whatever. Are you talking about, like, without a floaty?
No.
Okay, because some pools, like, some places don't even have lifeguards.
Okay,
it's
all
like
right, okay.
swim at your own risk.
Yeah. Let me figure out. Okay, what is something that's normal but is
Like, I
more
feel like-
dangerous?
Like, I feel like driving, because
I feel like, yeah, driving.
Yeah, they say, like, car accidents are more likely to kill you than, like, cancer. So I feel like that would be
Yeah, I bet a car accident
Yeah.
is more likely to kill you than climbing Mount Everest.
Yeah. Okay, so let's ask that.
Okay. And then I will find something that's normal. That's more dangerous than climbing Mount Everest. And then I'm going to do that. So I don't have to climb Mount Everest.
Well, you drive every day or already.
Exactly. But if it's not that, I got to figure something out that's more dangerous than climbing Mount Everest. And then do that. And then I don't have to climb Mount Everest.
Driving is far more likely to cause death than climbing Mount Everest.
Ha! See? Look at that, people.
At least in terms of sheer number of people involved and the statistical frequency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. See, climbing Mount Everest is for nerds.
Everyone hates you now.
That's fine.
Well, so...
Is this the episode where I get canceled?
Yeah,
I want to
probably.
Toyota swap a Grand National. I bullied people who drive incorrectly. And then I made fun of people that climb Mount Everest.
Yeah. You're not looking too good right now.
I like it. This is fine. This is my favorite episode.
Okay. Anyways, on that note, it's far past my dinner time, so...
Yeah, barbecue.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat... Oh, man. Yeah, barbecue's the best.
Okay, anyway. Bye! See you later!
Bye. Leave a comment if you don't like me.
Okay, bye.
Are we off the air?
Yeah.
I don't know what to make for dinner.